Hi guys, it's Josh Charlton Cornelius, aka Cornell J, and I am going to be showing you guys my little phone call to Los Angeles Film School to inform them how unprecedented my situation is. So, if I make them sound confused, my bad. But I want to let y'all know right now, just everything's gonna make everybody look crazy around me.
www.lafilm.edu. You'll be connected with a representative shortly. We're glad you called, and want to let you know that we record the call for training purposes, and to improve your experience. If you have questions regarding financial aid eligibility, legal documents, or loans, press 1. If you need to make a payment, know your tuition balance, or reach the business office, press 2. For assistance with your tech kit, press 3. To connect with the admissions team, press 4. For questions regarding transcripts,
Hey, how's it going? This is Aaron Farrington with the Los Angeles Film School. How may I assist you?
Hi. Well, I'm just trying to find out if I am taking too long to pick a start date, but I've been enrolled since April 6th.
Let me see. What is your name?
Joshua Charlton Cornelius.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Do you know what start date you were actually looking for?
Probably in the next 2 months would be about July, August.
Okay. So yeah. So we don't have start dates in July right now, but we do have them in August. We have August 3rd and we have August. Let me see. We have August 3rd and 31st.
Okay. I'm not actually trying to pick a start date yet. I'm trying to figure out how long can I take, because I'm a California resident, but I'm from South Carolina, and I have family in Wichita, Kansas. So I drove to Sacramento for a while, but I was having car problems, and before my temporary registration expired, I came back to Kansas and I had to file a claim and all that, and so I either want to go back to Sacramento or find out if you guys have anything I can do about living in the West Hollywood area, because I believe that's exactly what region you are in Hollywood. Okay, let's stop this for 1 second so I can go over this with you guys. I am kind of feeling off today, and it's not a health risk or anything until we're talking about the Illuminati and how they want to prove I'm nothing but a wuss. But it's okay. I took a quick approach to make this phone call as soon as I realized, and I just really feel like my stepfather and my mom is being Terminator mean to me, and they're gonna try to put me in a ward. But I feel like a witch doctor right now, because in order to stop them from wanting to do any of the sabotaging to me, what's been going on with my card tag, my registration, getting a tag on a car that is no longer drivable, baffles me a lot about what the Illuminati can do to erase my witnesses that I was never a retard. So I'd like to vouch my entire life that you are what you see, and you need to be careful. All the idiosyncrasies that are trying to brainwash people with Pulp Fiction so that all my witnesses get shrunken, incinerated, turned into a retard, or if they earn death. Because I still believe that I'm taking a natural approach as a human being. And sometimes I also believe the more that you know, the more the Illuminati wants to see if they can beat you. So that's also included in what a retarded snitch is. But I just feel like everybody's vouching for me. Unless there's something that my mom and my stepdad in Wichita, Kansas can do to me. But everything has brought me back here because I'm already getting my Social Security here. I've gotten it in South Carolina. I've gotten it in LA before. But I always come back here because my food stamps would give me $280. But y'all, I came back because this car has gotten me in a predicament where your Social Security deposits get increased to $1,300 a month when you claim your food stamps. In California, they give it to you as cash payments with your Social Security. So they were telling me, oh, I need to get proof that I canceled with Kansas food assistance program in order for me to start getting that on my Social Security benefits in California. And once they started reading the disclosures about if you're lying to us, this and that, I came clean about. I told them that I didn't have a car because I was in the mix of getting rid of my car to a total loss claim that by the time I settle in and everything, that'll be out the way and I won't have a car. I'll probably be in like a flex drive rental for Uber and Lyft and DoorDash. So my DoorDash reactivated when I was on my way to Sacramento, California. That lets you guys know that I'm not just trying to be a snitch about what helps us get out of these predicaments, that I need it as proof that these things that are happening to me that aren't nothing but a hint that I got to figure out on my own is how I can prove when I think I'm doing the right things. When I think people are helping me avoid the inevitable because they really need their witch brew evidence flowcharts to turn anything into an Illuminati chokehold. So I came clean with the food stamp company and told them that, and then they were like, well, I need proof that I don't have food stamps anymore. In Kansas, I told them it's hard to get a hold of the food stamps in Kansas because I don't know why. I have to go in person. Then all of a sudden it's like anything after 1 o'clock. And so finally I was able to just turn in a form updating my address so I could reprint EBT card. And I was only getting $60 something a month as of the last month for food stamps because I was just claiming homeless. So I claimed homeless with my Social Security a long time ago. I'm still getting $1,000 a month from that. So when I report back to Sacramento, if that's what I do, because LA Film School is something I'm actually got my student loans paying for, and Full Sail University's not gonna have their dorms for college students done until 2028, so I can finish my other 20 months, because I think it's a 28-month program, but once I turn it into a master's at film, it might be longer than that. I'm kind of excited, but I do want to keep Minnie. Don't want anything to come between us, even my college. And when you're doing these online colleges and you're me, I want to wait until I've got the mentality of a 54-year-old director. I'm only 39. I got a lot of film humor. I have it in me. I'm African American, Thai, and Cherokee native. But it's like, don't worry about that. The longer I wait, the more I will skip to the red carpet as an adult director, filmmaker, singer, because I want to make money off of my vocals, my music, but I can't throw a fit if that don't happen. If I love Uber so much that I think there might be something very dangerous about turning my phone into a studio and just flossing that around everywhere I go, because I am able to work anywhere for Uber and Lyft, and DoorDash started doing that first. So I'm basically giving Full Sail University and LA Film School a hard time about how many times I need to prompt them about what am I doing, here's my problem, how can my problem not affect you, even though it's kind of maybe like rhetorical questions. Just want to keep them up to date, stay on the same page, and let them know if I'm still alive, still ambitious, or do I have to let this whole thing go and just do my home films on my phone and not really stress about whether or not I have a MacBook Pro to load the Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro X. Because right now I'm using CapCut. It's kind of limiting. Like I said, I like more cut to action than all those rapper effects and all that. I could probably still make a movie and a music video off of CapCut. But right now I'm like fussing between landscape mode and portrait mode, and what I should have done in portrait mode or landscape mode. And sometimes I don't want to turn landscape mode into portrait mode. But way when the Nokia Lumia 1020 was out and there was 41 megapixel cameras, and I like to crop, but it takes the quality out of film when you crop. So I was looking into Hasselblad $50,000 DSLR cameras, even though I wanted something more camcorder. Now I just want a DJI Osmo or whatever those gimbals are called nowadays, and maybe a drone. And it's portable. I don't need something hogging on my trunk. What it's good for is pre-production color grading though. But let's worry about that when the film isn't up to me and it's up to my clients. Like I can pick right back up on color grading pre-production with no problem. But for right now, what I like for me, having portable stuff and wanting to turn my car into a karaoke carpool like experience as an Uber driver with my miniature Doberman Pinscher with me, because I believe that there's really nothing wrong with it. We're clean. We're always clean. We take our showers every time we gotta poop. She takes as many showers as me. Try to brush her teeth in the shower. I floss her teeth in the shower. We've been through 50 Uber rentals until we had our little 2-month finance car for a while. And so I believe turn it into money and do something online, show people, because it's kind of hard to pick up and do that again once you've got competition spying on you. And so I really missed out on the $1 card charges because I haven't used an EV since then, but I was sleeping at the card chargers at night for 8 hours, wake up, no overusage charge or nothing. It was basically free, a $1 authorization charge, slept for 8 hours or longer, woke up, car was charged. I don't eat before I go to sleep, and we try to budget, not starving up to that point. And I don't have to rush to a bathroom or use the bathroom outside when we wake up in the morning. So I still want to get a Tesla. I still want to go to LA. I still want to go to Florida. I still want to go to South Carolina. I still want to go to Atlanta. I still want to live in Sacramento. I still kind of want to live in WeHo, Santa Monica Boulevard, where I feel delusional that they had a Capitol Records in Beverly Hills, and then what they do? They moved it to North Hollywood. I can't say this ain't Hollywood in Hollywood, y'all. They will move gazillion-dollar projects from one part of town to another, and you'll be like, I'm feeling delusional. But one thing they didn't do was where the small library was on San Vicente by the gay bars. They've had that area looking like construction for the last 15 years. They were doing construction, making that green, red, and blue building. Looks like it's got 5,000 offices in it. They took 1 year to make that, by the way. So I don't know what they doing. I don't want to become a retort when I go up there. I don't want people to be like, college can't force you into the entertainment business, but oh, by the way, you can't because you're some kind of wuss or gay. No. I'm going to have my clients. They're going to be gay. They're going to be cross-dressers. They're going to be in the club at night. Okay? Nightlife. I'm not stealing anybody's clients, and they always want their videos done from a different perspective anyway. So with that said, let's get back to the video, and there is so much more about this phone call I want to explain. And kiss Minnie's butt all day long. I think she needs a break from giving me kisses. You give me kisses so much you don't have to show off in front of the camera. Yeah. Yep, my driver's license from South Carolina is in the back of my phone case.
Yeah, in Hollywood. So So you're trying to figure out like how long? What do you mean? How long you can take? Like how far you can push your start date out?
Yeah, like I'm still enrolled. My FAFSA, my student loans, my scholarships are still applying. But is there like a way I could take too long and everything just kind of fades away, or do I need to act on it? Do I need to find me a start date anytime soon? Because I'm gonna get like pushed back way too much. I'm
Well,
already trying to claim my duplicate title for a car that's no longer in service to receive a payout for the car being totaled. So I'm kind of like trying not to go to the tag office because they moved the one on the east side to, and they're like using the old tag office. So that, I mean, it's just complicated. So I just want to skip that, forget my car, just let it go bad credit. I don't need the money from the insurance as long as the car and everything isn't holding me back from going back to college, because I've done Full Sail University already. I'm waiting for them to build their dorm. So I decided to take a break from digital cinematography online in 2021. I was in West Hollywood, and I want to do audio engineering online in Sacramento or at the campus in North Hollywood. So that's just,
okay. So
how long can I wait?
okay. So that's the thing. It basically depend on you. We have start dates all over 2026 and 2027. So it'll depend on you. Basically, what we can do is we can push the start out all the way, just like I said, all the way out to 2027. So it just depends on when you would be ready. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is how does December sound?
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. In all the 15 years I've been in and out of Hollywood, I have never been in Hollywood in a December of any year. I've even left right before December 1st. I've even waited to get there in January, March, June. I have never been in LA in a December.
And then if that's then if it's cutting it too close, and then we can basically reach out again. And if it's cutting it too close, we can push it back even more.
I would rather you guys jot some kind of notes down and let it be where it's at right now, because as soon as I get my direct deposit, I will know if I can get to Cali at all.
Well, right. So that's the thing. So with your original start date was, let me see,
April 4th, April 6th.
correct. So yeah, it was April 6th. So basically you went into what we like to call like cancel enrollment. So basically we would have to put you with the re-engagement team, and then you would have to go, you have to pick another start date, just like you said. So would you like to choose August and then just work with that? If that's too close, then we can push it back.
No, I can't like pick a random start date, because I really don't want to miss the opportunity, and I don't want something unprecedented to happen. All I know is that like right now where it's at is you guys don't have to expect me, and I could just try to wing it for another 2 months and then come up with what date I want to start. But do you guys have any information on like living arrangements out there, or should I try pad split on my own?
So when it comes to, well, actually, I'll have to talk to my I'll have to talk to my managers about that, and get back to you on that, okay? Because I don't know, I don't have the information on that. But what I if you were looking for recommendations from me, what I would say is, because you're in cancel enrollment, so basically just pushing it out is not getting us anywhere. So what I would say is, let's choose a start date. I understand you don't want to just choose like a random start date. What I'm saying is we just choose a start date, just further enough so we can know what you want to do. So whether you want to continue with it or whether like you need more time. That's what I was suggesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more time, just not do anything. Let it fade away where it's at right now. If it fades away in another month and I have to go through FOSPA all over again, then that'll be how much I'm ready to get back into college. But right now, I'm just, I keep going downhill with problems that are keeping me coming back to Kansas. Like, I
Right.
can't let this car do that to me. I'm gonna ditch. I'm gonna, like, I'm even not even worried about paying my loan off with the insurance money. I just need to get away because everything brings me back. My Uber rentals kept me coming back. Then when I bought me a car, there's another reason. I mean, like, I was changing my own brakes, my own oil, I was doing, every time, like I'm gonna make it, something real quick like that happens. So, yeah, I had a little fender bender in
All right.
Nashville, Tennessee,
So,
and y'all know how a straight guy is cool with fucking you until you start thinking about their butthole, and then they're like, no. Like, that's how I feel about this audio. Reminded me of Nicki Minaj. How you gonna want the pussy can't say your essence is she's. Y'all, oh come on. The audio is making fun of me. I don't do the data calls right now. I feel like the data would ruin me more than what a mobile phone is for. And I was heading west. I was gonna go back to Wichita, Kansas, and then I was gonna go to Sacramento.
We've been waiting for you. We don't need any potions.
And if I make it down 99 to come to Hollywood, because I got it like that, cool. But I could do online in Sacramento. Because I'm a California resident, because I've lived in Sacramento for from '07 to 2011, and yeah.
okay. So okay. So this is what we do. So we'll hold off on moving forward, and then I'll send you my contact information. And if you feel like you're ready to move forward, just give me a call. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sending my contact information now. Okay.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. And I hope you get everything situated as well.
Yeah, I just gotta do some juking.
We said jukin'.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely understand that.
Sure.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
All right. Bye.